little bit, you don't believe me. Just like you don't believe someone when they say, well, money can't buy happiness. And you're like, yeah, sure. Money can't buy happiness, but boy, it can buy coffee and gummy bears. That's pretty much the same thing, right? Actually, we do need to take a second with this, okay? So far in this sermon, I have said two things that no one in the room actually believes. Number one, money is not a good security blanket. And number two, money cannot buy happiness. But let me see if I can explain it like this. I've got this length of rope over here. Maybe you noticed it earlier. And it's here. And I want you to imagine that this rope goes on literally forever, right? It doesn't. It just ends in my little spool over there. But just imagine, like, this rope just wraps around the world a couple times. It's an infinite rope. It just goes on forever and ever. Just pretend. Now let's imagine that this rope is a timeline. And by the way, this illustration comes from a personal hero of mine, Francis Chan. I want to give credit. But imagine this rope is a timeline of your existence. You exist forever. Now, do you see this part here? It's marked with some lovely orange tape, right? That is your life on this earth. You've got a few short years here on this earth, and then we just have eternity somewhere else. Yes? This is your existence. What blows me away is that some of us, and I'm not going to say some of you, because I'm in this too. This message hit me right before it's going to hit you. Like, I'm sharing it with you now, but it hit me this past week. I'm in this too. Some of us, all we care about is the orange part. We are so consumed with the orange part. We go, oh, I can't wait till I get to this part, right? And then actually, most of us are consumed with this part right here. Yes? And we look at this and we're like, oh man, I can't wait till I get to right here. You know what? I'm going to work hard and I'm going to work and work and work and I'm going to save and save and save so I can enjoy this part right here. We are consumed with this. We are obsessed with the last half an inch of the orange part. We wonder, oh man, am I going to get to travel enough? Am I going to eat well? And it's like, are you kidding me? What about this part? Look at all of this, and we're consumed with this part right here. And it's crazy because the Bible teaches us that what I do during the orange part determines how I am going to exist for millions and millions of years forever. And yet we're so concerned. Why would I spend this time, the orange part, why would I try to make myself the most comfortable as possible for this last half an inch? Trying to enjoy myself as much as I can. Why would that be my focus? What if I spent my time? What if I invest my life for this moment, the end, the moment of mission where I cross the finish line and enter into glory and eternity with Jesus? I mean, we've got one chance at this life. One chance, and it can all end for us at any second. We've got one chance at eternity. I'm not going to be fooled. So when I say stuff like money is not a security blanket or money can't buy happiness, people look at how the Christians will live their life and some of their decisions that we make by giving to other people and not having for ourselves. And they think, well, you're just being stupid. This is going to affect your life. It's going to change your life. You're being dumb. And I say, no, you're being stupid because you're living your whole life for this. I'm focused over here. Isn't that smarter? Listen to the way Jesus puts it. He puts it in Matthew chapter 16. He says, chapter 16, verse 24. Then Jesus said to his disciples, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it. And whoever loses their life for me will find it. What good will it be for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Or what could anyone give in exchange for their soul? For the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will reward each person according to what they have done. Look, I'm not stupid. You're not stupid. We live in a world that runs on money. Money is a fantastic security blanket for this part, right? It is. It's a great security blanket for this, but it means absolutely nothing for the rest of your existence.